Have you been pushing yourself harder and harder to achieve your goals and it hasn't really landed you anywhere fruitful? Are you tired of hearing the statement that it's all in the mindset? Mindset matters, and you're wondering how to figure out your own mind and get things done in life? Then this video is meant for you. This is not another never give up motivation video, my friends. I'm going to ask you a few intriguing questions which can really land you or help you to move forward in your life. So why are we waiting? Let's get started. Hey guys, welcome to my channel Goldmage Academy, and I'm really excited to see you here one more time. If you're visiting my channel for the first time and you're wondering what this channel is all about, it's all about inspiration, motivation, travel vlogs, groundbreaking perspectives, new ideas, business tips, because this is one place where I express myself completely. So do subscribe to my channel, and now that being said, let's get inside today's video. I'm doing this video for those of you who are right now in a very unfavorable condition, or maybe you are in your darkest moment, you're looking for a job, you didn't get a good job yet, or you have lost a job right now, or your business is not going on well, some tough situation, something that is, like bothering you with it. And how do we cope up? How do we move forward? And how do we make things happen for ourselves from this state is what I'm going to help you through. I'm not this kind of a mentor or a guru who says that I have figured it all out. I have my low days and I'm proud about it, and I have my high days and I'm also proud about it. I feel extremely motivated certain days, and I also go demotivated certain days. There are days of high energy, there are days of low energy. I'm a person who embraces all of me completely. So this video is for those who are in reality check and not in a very, extreme positive mindset. Okay, so let's agree, it's difficult to work on the mind. When things goes well, it's easy to stay positive. But when things don't go well, that's when you need nerve, you need your mind, you need your energy, you need your emotion, everything to cooperate so that you can land in a better place. So all my life, there are various experiences I've gone through, but every single time when I consider something as a dark moment, a testing moment in my life, I've asked me a few questions that has saved me from that. So I'm going to give you these questions as helpers, and do comment me and let me know whether you found it useful. So the first question I always ask myself when I'm in a tough time is, can you see light in dark moment, Priya? I ask this myself. So imagine I did something and the expected result was not like what I imagined it to be. I tell myself this: anybody can be hopeful in a hopeful situation. Being hopeful in a hopeless situation requires character. So all you need right now is just to figure out how to see light in this dark moment. And I ask my inner guidance, tell me, can I see light in this dark moment? The moment I ask my inner guidance this question, I don't know from where I get some answers. And I get some really good answers. I'm telling you, my friend, whoever is this awareness within, whoever is this mind within us, they are existing there to help us. So if you go really seeking help and ask it this question, can I see light in this dark moment? You get some positive, optimistic answers, and you get an yes all the time. Yes, you can. Because it's just another experience. You will look back and you will learn something out of it. You can see light in this moment, and that gives me a little bit of, a step towards that. My first positive or optimistic step comes in that negative situation. Most important question, or my first tip for the day is, ask yourself this question when you are in a very difficult situation. Can I see light in this dark moment? Tip number 2. Or the second question that I often ask myself is, imagine a negative thought comes in my mind. You can't be always all positive. That means it's like a graph like this. You can't go higher and higher and higher. It should be high, low, high, low. Even your ECG is like, curved lines. So life is all like that. So all of us will have negative thoughts for sure. If you're saying, no, I'm 100% optimistic, I don't know. Go look at your face in the mirror, my friend, because I don't know how much truth you're really saying. Okay? So I strongly believe if you are a human, negative thoughts would cross your mind. Now, imagine there is a strong negative thought that came into your mind. For example, imagine I'm preparing for a client call and suddenly a negative thought would come. Maybe you will not get this order. The moment I get this thought, I catch it. And I ask that negative thought, why did you say this to me? I mean, the moment you ask it, why did you say this to me? Is it because you think I'm not well prepared? Or is it because you think maybe I should give a little more time for this? Whatever, the moment I catch that negative thought and I question it, why did you say this to me? Or how do I pivot and reorganize myself so that this thought doesn't happen? Somehow, in any given situation, I gain control. And I have always, worked on myself only with questions. And I'm a strong believer that when there is a question, you definitely get an answer. Every question has an answer. And the best questions to ask is to ask yourself, your mind, your inner guidance. So every time a negative thought flashes in my mind, I just stop it for a moment and I ask it with all maturity. Tell me, why did you even cross my mind? And from there, I pivot, I reorganize myself, and this has really helped me move leaps and bounds in all negative situations of my life. There are times I'm really depressed, I don't want to ask my mind, I don't want to ask my inner guidance. There is answer, just that I am not questioning it. But when I question it, it is there ready with an answer. Just that I have to prepare myself to question it. So my tip number 2 for you is, right now, if you're in a very difficult situation and a very negative thought, what if I don't get this job? Imagine you're appearing for an interview and this thought flashes your mind. Quickly catch it and ask it, why did you come to me in the first place? So what should I do? Should I do more preparation? Should I get ready in a different way? Pivot from that negative thought, reorganize yourself and gain some control, some traction so that you can move forward. That's my tip number 2. And tip number 3, I always ask this to find out whether my next move is right or not. I'm a very, very, emotional person. When I say emotional, it's not like, of course, I do cry when I see even a movie, But what I'm saying is, I am driven by my feelings a lot. I'm driven by my emotions a lot. So my third tip is, when I want to do something and I want to know whether it's right for me or not, my next step. Imagine you are right now in your darkest moment and you don't know which direction to go. You have options in your hand, but you don't know which option to choose. What could be my right decision? I always ask this question within. Am I pushing myself towards it, or I am pulled towards it? When I am pulled towards something, I put my entire energy there because that's the right thing to do. But when I'm pushing myself harder to do something, it may or may not be right to me. I'm 100% sure about that. I'll tell you what. When you love someone, imagine you are in love with a person. Do you push yourself to love that person? No, isn't it? Do you hustle harder to love that person? No, it naturally happens. A flower doesn't push itself harder to blossom. It blossoms, isn't it? Similarly, when you want to give your best, when you want to do the next right thing, you can't push yourself harder. You should get pulled towards every action in your life. So the best question time and again to ask your mind is, am I pushing myself to it, or I am pulled towards it? If your inner guidance says you're pulled towards it, there is a natural attraction. It could be a job, it could be a client, it could be a person, it could be an activity, it could be an idea, it could be anything. But if you're pulled towards it, the energy that comes in is totally different. And I am a strong believer that you have to question your mind to get answers. So my friend, imagine right now you're going through a tough phase. Whatever it is, it could be a debt, it could be losing a loved one, it could be not getting a job, it could be not prospecting your business, or something that has to happen is leaving your hand. It is okay. You're going through this experience, you're going to learn something amazing out of it, and this will become a history. Trust me, this will really become a history. That's how our life has been. Every passing moment, we grow, we nurture, everything is becoming a history. Now, the last second, this second is a history, it's gone. So life will anyways move on. But to live it with fulfillment, whatever situation you are in, to live it with utmost fulfillment, ask yourself, your inner guidance, your inner mind, a lot of questions. And again, I would say it's all in the mind, but you have to ask it. So I hope you liked the content of this video. If you did, do give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. If you think this video can really add value to someone, please share it with your fellow friends, and I would see you soon in another video. Until then, take good care of yourself.